Hey minions, welcome to Crank It Up. I'm Jim Price, and today we're going to be showing you Game 15 of March Smashness 2020. This game will be featuring the Steampunk Ancient Incas, played by the Punisher, versus Giant Ant Pirates, played by Simon Stern. Game 1 has already occurred, and Giant Ants won that game by infinity to non-infinity. That's right, Blackjack was able to do the thing and actually make the infinite pirate combo work. So, Steampunk Incas are fighting for their lives to stay alive. If they win this game, they'll force a game 3. If they lose, they're going to go home. Because of our rule that the loser will always go first, Steampunk Incas are going to be going first. They'll be the red side, and the blue side will be Giant Ant Pirates. The bases are already out. We have Tropical Paradise. If each player has one or more minions on this base, its starting breakpoint is 0. Both minions have to be there at the start of Phase 3. The Dread Gazebo, players cannot play actions on this base. That's really not good for Steampunk Incas. And the Greenhouse, the winner may search his deck or for a minion and play it on the base that replaces this minion. Alright, let's get started. So, the Punisher, you're the red team, you're going to be going first.
So no pressure. I will play an Incan Engineer on the Greenhouse. Reveal card at the top of your deck to reveal an action that can be played on a base, add it to your hand, shuffle the rest into your deck. Zeppelin. Looks like that can be over here. So that goes in my hand, nothing else to shuffle, so I don't need to shuffle. And I'll play Fortress Wall on the Greenhouse and place a +1 power counter on the Incan Engineer. And I have a total of 4 points. I draw 2 for turn. Done.
Usually early on in the game, we'll remind people of the specials that each team brings to the equation. That way you can know what to watch out for. The Steampunk Incas have no specials. They do have an after the base special to recur some actions, but they have no before the base specials. Whereas the Giant Ant Pirates have a number of specials that they can play. They also have 2 Titans, which the Steampunk Incas cannot counter.
Alright, I'm going to play a drone on the Greenhouse, placing a +1 power counter on this minion. Before one of my minions is destroyed, I may remove a +1 power counter from this minion to prevent the destruction. And then I'm going to play Shanghai to move the Incan Engineer to Tropical Paradise. Drawing 2 for turn. Alright, Punisher, do your worst.
It's probably not my worst, but it's a thing I can do. I'll play Steam Man here. I will play Zeppelin here.
Power counter has to go on Steam Man.
Yep. I will use, let's see, Zeppelin to bring the Greenhouse down. I mean, not Greenhouse, the Incan Engineer down to the Greenhouse. And I will draw 2 for turn.
So Steam Man is a 5. He gets +1 power because of the fact that there is an action on the base, and he has a +1 power counter. The base is currently at 13 of 24.
Alright, I'm going to play a Worker, which is a minion. Place 2 +1 power counters. That's going to go on the Greenhouse as well. I will forego an action, drawing 2 for turn.
That was a discard pile.
Okay, so the base is at 15, correct?
Yes.
9 to break. Alright, so let's do Steam Queen with the Armory.
That will do it.
And that gives me a +1 power counter, which I'll throw on the Steam Queen. And I, of course, have no specials, so will not play any.
So the base is about to score. You have a total of 19 power because you added 6 from Steam Queen, and Armory is going to add 4. Simon Stern, will you play a special?
I will play a special.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
I'm going to play Full Sail to move any number of my minions to other bases. Before base scores, I may play this card. And I'm just going to move the 1 card over.
All right. Punisher, you have no specials. Simon Stern, any other specials?
I will pass on further specials.
You will get 4. You will get 2. We're going to do... Punisher, it's your turn. Do you want to do the base's ability first, or do you want to do any potential Titan abilities first?
I'll let him decide if he wants to do his Kraken now. And then I can do the greenhouse, right?
Right.
Yeah, go ahead and do your type Kraken if you want to.
All right. Release the Kraken.
The Kraken will be released on the base. Base has to come out first. Machu Picchu.
And then I can search for a minion that can be played on here.
Note that by the time that the base comes out to play, all these actions are in the discard pile. That may matter depending on what minion comes out.
Mm-hmm. If I throw out the mechanic, it can pull someone from in there, right?
It would, yes, they'd be in the discard pile.
Sweet. Let's go ahead and throw the mechanic out and search for.
I will shuffle your deck for you.
Thank you. Am I missing some? I'm only seeing. Oh, no, I'm just scrolling up. There we go. I want to do Fortress Walls. And that puts a +1 counter on the mechanic.
And you will draw a card from Machu Picchu.
1 for that, and then 2 for turn. Did I hit turn already?
You did.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to play Killer Queen, and then I will use the Kraken's talent to move here. And then I will draw 2 for turn.
Let's do the Stars in the Skies.
Sign in the stars.
Sign of the Stars, sorry. Turn over the top card of the base deck, Secret Grove. Turn to play an extra minion power 2 or less here. Sweet. So I got a clarification I want on this card. At the start of each player's turn, they may turn the top. That means the opponent can use this, right?
Yes. So this is a card that benefits all players. Play on a base. Ongoing. Turn the top card of the base deck face up. While this top base card is face up, this base also has its abilities. So right now, you can play an extra minion of power 2 or less on Machu Picchu. At the start of the player's turn, though, they could turn it down if it's a negative ability. But you alone have the talent to place the top card of the base deck on the bottom of the deck.
Gotcha.
In which case, the next base would be revealed.
So I'm going to use the Secret Grove to put Captain Ahab out. But
so first, Fortress Walls gets triggered
right.
first.
It goes on the mechanic.
You still have your regular minion play, and you still have the potential talent.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm trying to do some math real quick. So 8 power.
You also draw a card for Sign in the Stars.
Right. Let's do let's use a talent to place the top card of the base on the bottom deck.
Castle Blood. After you play a minion here, if another player has more power than you, you may place a +1 counter on one of your minions. On that minion.
Not the one I wanted to have out. Let's play my minion. Engineer. Go card till I get an action. And that goes here. And I draw 2 for turn. Right, I don't have any more.
You're out of place.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to play a first mate at the Dread Gazebo, which should trigger Killer Queen to get a +1 power counter on Killer Queen.
And first mate. They both get 1. So drone is a 4, Killer Queen is a 5, that's 9. The first mate is a 3, that's 12. Incan Engineer is 3. There's a total of 15 on the base.
I'm going to play Gimme the Prize to place a +1 power counter on up to 3 of my minions. I assume that has to be 3 different minions.
Yes.
So I will put a +1 power counter on each of those.
And you are out of place.
I will draw 2 for turn.
Let's do the mechanic. Pulling out the armory.
That will trigger Fortress Walls.
Yep. I'll go and throw that on Captain Ahab.
And then Armory gets played. So draw a card for Machu Picchu.
Yep.
And then Armory is +4.
And then I'm going to play Rotary Slug Thrower.
That's +1 for Fortress Walls, +2 for Armory, and then the rest is just for fun.
And then I draw a card, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The base is about to score. You have no specials. Summer Stern, will you play a special?
I will pass on specials.
Okay.
I will play an after base special.
Ashlar Masonry. Which action will you place back into your hand?
I'm going to put Rotary Slug Thrower back in my hand.
And the rest will get shuffled into your deck. I believe this is your card. I don't know why it's not there.
Oh, I think we did. I was trying to grab something. And this one.
That gets discarded. These other ones will get shuffled into your deck.
Okay.
I'll take care of it.
And so that 2 points for me. You got 4 points for me.
I wonder what base will come out next.
Yeah, right?
Castle Blood. Shocking.
So shuffle that. And then I draw 2 for turn. Okay, now I only have 10 cards in hand, so I should be good.
One of the things about Giant Ant Pirates is that they don't necessarily have to worry about being from behind. If they can do what they're trying to do, then the score will change very quickly.
Yeah.
Let's hope. All right, I'm going to play another first mate here at the Dread Gazebo.
Base is guaranteed to break.
So I'd like to use Killer Queen's talent when I play first mate to put +1 power counters on each of them.
That is enough counters. When the Kraken goes away on his next turn, he will be able to play Death on 6 Legs, which will give him an extra action potentially.
All right, that should be enough power for the base to break.
Yes, there's 22 total power. You have 19 power right now. Drone is a 5, Killer Queen is a 7, that is 12. And then first mate is a 3, that's 15. And then first mate is 4, that's 19. The base is about to score. You still have an action play. Will you use your action?
I will only play the special action.
Okay.
Before a base scores, I may transfer any number of +1 power counters from one of my minions to another.
So under pressure, go ahead and play it.
So I'm going to play under pressure to move all of the +1 power counters on the drone to the first mate that already has multiple power counters on it.
Okay.
Okay. Punisher. Any specials?
He's out of specials for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
All right.
And you were out of before the base specials as well. So you will get 4. Punisher will get 2. Any after the base specials?
So, yes. The in-play specials of the 2 first mates, I'm going to move them both to Castle Blood.
They will move later this turn, but yes.
I'm not going to play any other specials from hand.
Then the Kraken.
Then the Kraken, who's going to move Killer Queen, also to Castle Blood.
So Killer Queen is a 7. The first mate is a 6. That is 13. And then I believe there's 16 total on the base. Six, 9, 13, yes, 16 on the base.
Now the Kraken will come out of play.
Death on 6 dice can come out later. On your turn refers to phase 2.
Okay.
New base is the Great Library.
All right, then I will draw 2 per turn.
If Punisher loses Castle Blood, which I'm fairly certain that he will go to 11, which will mean that the Great Library is the only way that he could quickly end the game, unless the base that replaces this is also 4 breakpoint. Tropical Paradise being a 3 is going to backfire here. But there is the Great Library.
See if the Punisher can complete the Great Library by himself.
Because all I need to do is break this base, hopefully get rid of Killer Queen.
That is enough power. You will get a power
Yeah.
counter from Castle Blood. That is enough power to break the base.
And I'm just playing action over here because I just need to get some actions out there.
It will not add any power yet.
No. Alright, that's my 2 plays for turn. Base is going to break. No specials.
I will pass on playing specials from hand.
Alright, the base will score. Any after the base specials?
No, after the base specials, but the 2 first mates are going to move to the Great Library.
So he has 9 power on that base. Not great.
I have a dilemma.
Okay. What is your dilemma? You're not the one playing.
There are 5 power counters in play. You need 2 more to bring out Death on 6 legs.
However, I could release the Kraken.
Oh, would that go before it flips over?
That's all right. I'm going to leave it out of play. All right, I will play a soldier, placing 2 +1 power counters on that minion.
That's 7 counters.
And then I'm going to play a kind of magic to transfer any or all of my +1 power counters amongst my minions. And I'm just going to move those 2 to this first mate.
You have 7 counters. Do you want to bring out Death on 6 legs?
Yes.
You can be played on any base.
We'll bring it out here. And for the extra action that it lets me play, I will play We Are the Champions.
That's an after the base special.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be in play?
No, it's...
Special after this base scores. Wouldn't it have to be in play on the base?
No, it's a play from hand.
Oh.
See, so that's why I was confused.
He thought you wanted to play that.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's not playing it on the Killer Queen. I'm like, I was shocked, actually.
Yeah.
I misunderstood how it worked. I thought it had to be in play already.
I honestly feel like that has to get... he has to play that after the base scores.
All right, if you want to do that, you're the judge. I'm okay with that.
The question is, how do we do that?
He just gets the 3 that's on the
Killer Queen and
goes
put
onto
them
one of the
onto
first
one of
mates.
the first mates.
All right, so I know what to do. So one of the problems with We Are the Champions is that this is an allotted card. It actually doesn't say play before the base scores, but that's actually how it works. And one of the things that we're going to try and do is we're going to try and upload the allotted cards, but this was intended to play to save the Killer Queen and the counters. So the counters from the Killer Queen would go back onto one of the first mates. Which first mate would you like them on? There were 3 counters on the Killer Queen.
The one with the most...
So now there's 15 power on the base.
All right, that is all of my minions and actions.
This is one of the problems that's caused by allotted cards.
15 power. What am I to do?
If you can beat it, the game is likely yours.
Yeah. And if I can beat it is the question.
I have faith in you, Punisher.
Unfortunately, I don't see how I can beat him on this one here.
That's a crying shame.
It is. It really is. So I'm going to have to do a gamble. And I'm playing... Actually... if I'm going to go gamble, I need to go gamble all the way. Play this one here. Give me a +1 power counter.
That will be 7 power.
And then I'm playing this one here. Oh, that is not good. Let's let's go ahead and throw that under.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. That would have been so bad. Oh.
That would have been epic. Watch this be the factory base.
Oh.
So that's effectively useless, but you dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
So Fortress will also trigger again.
Yeah.
And then Armory will have plus 4 power total. So you've got a total of 10.
Yeah, the most I could have done on there was 12, according to my math. Yeah, and then I couldn't beat his 15.
Both teams are out of in-play specials. So after the base specials, I believe both teams are out of after the play specials. But the first mate... So 14 power went out there. And the hill will come out.
So we both draw a card, right?
Yes, we each draw a card.
Great library. And then I draw 2 for turn. Oh, 10 cards, I'm good.
This is not looking good for Steampunk Incas.
No.
That's a lot of power to overtake.
I count 14 power, correct?
Yes. Can you add 5?
No.
Really? Oh, out in the world.
I can add 4.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Will you play an action?
I will pass on actions. Draw 2 for turn.
I am in a very...
Can you add 19?
I can't do shit. I mean, I'm in an impossible situation here. This is... I don't have any ability to move his minions, because if I could break Tropical Paradise and I could win. But I can't. I can't delegate anymore. This is it. This is all I got. I am going to... You see...
I don't think you can win.
I honestly don't either. And if I go on there, he'll just jump on there at the end of that one and get even more points and make the points even worse. Sure, let's search my deck. Hail Marys. Yeah, that didn't do me any good. That didn't do me any good. Sure, yeah, let's just grab locomotive, put that in my, yeah, sure, let's play it. Why not? 11, that would not have been enough to break. And that's turn, right?
Yes, you're out of plays.
Shuffle that. Draw 2 for turn.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you're not going to lose by 3 points. You're not going to lose by 2 points.
Well, by infinity?
You are about to lose by an infinite number of points.
Oh my god.
As I play this Sea Dog, which... Oops, sorry, wrong. Wrong one.
You sure?
Well, actually,
Nope, we're going to play We Will Rock You. Each of my minions gains +1 power for each +1 power counter on it until the end of the turn.
so this is going to be a base of 20. There's 20 power here. We're going to subtract the Buccaneers' power for easy math. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there is a Roman 26 power. Let's find out how far we can take this.
I imagine that's going to break a lot of bases.
All right, so let's do. So this is 13, right
Well,
there.
hold on. He still has an action.
Yeah.
No, that was... Oh, that's right. I do have an extra action. It just seems mean, but okay.
What you gonna do to me? Move me over to Tropical Paradise?
We're debating how much we want to hurt Punisher.
I don't. It's by infinity. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I will
Go for it.
play this
Move
and
me where?
move
To
it.
even less points. I'm gonna get 2 either way because you're gonna beat me. Either one of
The
those.
Woodland Cottage.
Oh,
Yeah.
to get 1 point at Woodland College. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll move to Woodland Cottage.
So that would actually get you more points.
And we're skipping over the Woodland Cottage part because I'm pretty sure that it's irrelevant.
Agreed.
So at this point, let's double check the math. There's 6 power in minions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, 10 power plus another 10 power. So 26 roaming power. So first what we're going to do is we're going to award points for this base. Where are they going next? You can break either of these.
Let's go to the hill.
So actually, that gave me more points by moving me there.
Nope, because Aggro requires a minion.
Does it?
Yep. If you have a minion here, you have +5 power.
Yep.
So the hill will break. But before the hill breaks, this comes over here. Central brain. So this is away. So that was 4 points for the hill. Now we're just going to start pulling bases out until Central Brain can break. That's 24. Standing Stones can break. That's 28. Let's do Tropical Paradise. That's 31. The question is, how many bases are there that can't... I know there's at least one that won't be able to break. Giant Turnip should not be able to break.
Well, let's keep going. We're already down this avalanche.
However, even if it failed to break, it would only cover up one
spot. You need 2 bases that can't break.
Right.
Yeah.
Field of Honor. Gingerbread House. Evan City Cemetery is interesting because you would break that and then you discard your hand and draw 5 more, but there's no more specials. So Evan City Cemetery. Laboratorium would actually break. Let's find out.
Well, you need to break something else first.
I'm looking to see how many bases won't break. The factorial base, and that will be even more points. So this will not break indefinitely.
Laboratorium would break though.
Well, eventually there's a 30 power Cusco and a 30 power Giant Turnip. And Giant Turnip would be... Actually, no, let's play this out.
Yeah, let's play it out. Let's see what the final points are.
Would they both be out at the same time is the question.
Well, one will stay out until the other one comes out.
It's a question of, are any of the bases going to give you an extra power counter? Because, you know what? We're going infinite. Because Cusco will eventually come out. Cusco will come out and stay out. But Giant Turnip doesn't appear later in the list. Golem Sloss is going to come out. Golem Sloss is going to make each of the minions get +1 power from the winner.
Yeah.
Which is going to bump him to 29, which will give him enough to break Giant Turnip with the base point production. This is infinite.
Yep.
2 infinite combos in round 1. The order of the bases is what actually made it infinite. So we're just going to cause some integer overflow here. Congratulations. Well done, Simon Stern.
So those watching at home, what could the Steampunk Incas done differently?
Well, my Hail Mary for you would have been, was there something that with the next base, which was the Central Brain, if you had done Peepo strings to do Signs in the Stars, could that have been a Hail Mary? And I wasn't thinking of any base that would actually be the case. I think it just happened to be that Giant Ant Pirates had their specials and were able to maintain their power counters. It's a ticking time bomb.
The weakness is these guys have no ability to move people off bases, nor do they have any destruction.
Right.
So pairing against these guys, even though Steampunk's Incas are what? Power level seed 6?
They're very strong. Yeah, they're the 6th seed, but they have no way of manipulating the Giant Ants. They had been seeded so low because there were so many teams that could hurt them and prevent them from doing their thing. But the Steampunk Incas on papers were one of them, which is why I bet on Giant Ant Pirates to win this game. And I started to freak out halfway through, like he's gonna force game 3. He's gonna force game. Nope.
My best bet was try to hit him hard and hit him fast and try to break bases and break him. I think I broke one without you, right?
You did.
But again...
But I was actually setting up knowing, like, go ahead and break that base. I wanted all that stuff out there for one more round so that I could add to it.
Yeah.
Had you broken the base with the power on it, you'd have actually slowed me down.
Yeah. I was debating about that, and I was just like, I have to keep competing with you.
But you'd have had to give
round.
me victory points to do it.
Yeah.
And at one point, we were straight up tied at 13.
Yeah, and that would have put you at 15 possibly.
That could have potentially ended the game early. It would not have triggered the infinite
combo.
loop.
Yeah.
But
Well, good game. Good game.
well played, sir.
All right. Well, congratulations to the Steampunk. Not Steampunk. Giant Ant.
All right, that was game 15.
Thanks.
Giant Ants will go on to face the winner of game 16. Let's see what happens, but for now, let's shut it down.